Welcome to My New Life Online. I'm Anita Cochran with Steve Wyckoff.
Good morning.
That was a really nice intro, wasn't it?
It was. You'd really did a nice job.
I should have done some music and stuff with it, but you're welcome. We're going to talk about my new life. Not my new life. Maybe your new life. Somebody's new life.
A new life, anyway.
Because a lot of us are rebuilding our lives midstream, from the beginning sometimes very near the end.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, there's a lot of options that you may not know about. And a lot of these options, Mr. Educator, take some new education.
Yeah, and in fact, as we speak with our guest today, one of the things we're going to talk about is how much new learning, not education necessarily, but learning is required all the time to keep current in your field.
Okay, I don't know, what is the difference between education and learning?
Well, we're going to be talking about what's going on in the job, because with the advances in technology, you never quit learning anymore. Constantly learning. Now, you may need education, which is more formal to get a position, but to keep it, you have to keep your skills up to date.
Okay, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things.
Let me guess.
You don't even know. What?
Sam.
Oh, he's coming in a minute. Sam, you can come on up. No, we're going to talk about air conditioning. I live and die by the air conditioner at my house. It is crazy. It's on 24/7. We never open the windows because we have allergies and stuff. And I guess I didn't really realize that's one heck of a career opportunity.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And so that's what we're talking about. Air conditioning technologies, how perhaps you can make a little money in that, what kind of education you need, and why it's always going to be a career option.
Absolutely.
Because we're all big babies now. Back in the old day, they didn't need that kind of thing, but we do. And we also need...
We do.
Ta-da!
See, I thought your big thing was your caffeine fix.
Yeah, I thought favorite thing,
I was building up the show.
So, and I made something special for you this morning. It's a white chocolate pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice what? Latte?
Yeah.
Is it got coffee in it?
Not as much, just a little bit.
Ooh,
Sam, you know I don't like coffee.
That's really good.
I like chai tea. And so Sam just tries to work around that.
He's trying to broaden your horizons.
What do you think?
I could almost do that if you could take away the coffee flavor.
Sam, it's delicious.
Thanks.
Actually, it's not bad. Let's talk about Mead's Corner. How are things down there?
It's going very well. We're just getting ready for the holiday season, so we're adding new drinks.
Which is where the pumpkin spice comes in. Now, is that going to go throughout all of winter?
Yeah. So we'll have pumpkin spice and some chocolate pumpkin latte drinks, and we're also white chocolate pumpkin hot chocolate, which is probably what.
Could I order one of those for next time?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Mead's Corner. We want to thank Sam for coming down and playing with us. We love Mead's Corner. I like to go there.
Where's it at?
You know where it's
Douglas and Emporia.
Douglas and Emporia. And right across the street, it's a one-way street. It's great parking. That's what I love about it. I always get right by the door. Not like I couldn't use the lock, but it's nice and convenient. They also have lots of live music, all kinds of entertainment and stuff. It's a local organization joint that is just a great hangout. And so, and they have gelato.
Yeah.
When are you going to bring gelato?
I can bring it next week. Absolutely.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
We should have told him to bring the whipped cream.
Yes, we should have.
I'll bring it next time.
He'll bring it next time. God, love that guy. All right, we want to thank Mead's Corner. We have some other folks we want to thank, too, for helping us bring this to you. Air conditioning technologies. That's our topic today on My New Life Online. It means if you're looking at a career that will always be around now that we're big babies and we need everything to be 70, I prefer 73 degrees, but...
73?
Yeah, I know, because I have this big, huge comforter that makes me sweat, so I need it to be cool. I know, it's weird. Heating and air, and joining us today is Jeff Marklowitz. I love that name.
It's the only one I have.
It flows right out of there. You're an air conditioning technologies instructor?
Yes.
At
Wichita Area Technical.
Then why does your shirt say Comfort Systems?
That's where I work full-time during the day. I teach in the evenings as an adjunct instructor.
That just means basically you're an expert, so they brought in somebody in the field and said, here, teach these kids what they're doing.
Well, they knocked me out on the highway one day.
Yeah.
Drugged me in there. So.
All right, let's start with why is this a great career field?
Well, obviously everybody likes to be comfortable.
With their comforter and...
Yes, even though they might pile on things to warm up, but they want it cool too. So, yes, the career opportunity is great because we always need heating, we always need air conditioning. And it doesn't matter if it's on our home or in our office or wherever it's at.
All right, I guess I never really thought about this as a career until actually about 2 years ago. My babysitter's brother goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna go into heating and air. And I thought, oh, and you know what? Sure enough, my air conditioner went out. First person I called was him. They're very popular people.
Well, when it's very hot or very cold, we're very, very popular. But all through the year, we have many opportunities to serve others and take care of homes. And
what do you do on a normal day?
Well, on a normal day, we're checking homeowners or businesses for their system operation, make sure it's working safely, properly, that there's nothing that's about to happen. So we try to troubleshoot and make sure systems are working safely, efficiently.
Okay, somebody might say, well, why don't I just get hired by Comfort Systems and let them teach me on the job?
Well, that used to be the way our business was years and years ago. Most people learned our trade by actually going to work for an existing company, and then learning on the job was a very normal way of learning. But over the course of time, technology has changed the way we do business, and the equipment we work on are little small computers anymore, and you have to know how to take care of that equipment properly, along with not only flame that we have for heating with gas furnaces or other fuels. You have a little circuit board with a mini computer on it, and you have to know how to troubleshoot and diagnose problems through that now.
So Jeff, I have a question for you. On the new furnaces, do you still have to get down on the ground and reach in with a match to light the thing?
Not anymore. The equipment today is all electronically operated, even the ignition of a gas furnace or a propane furnace. It's all done electronically. We have little hot surface ignition systems, so there is no pilot light with a gas flame burning all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So the learning experience for the students today is totally different than it was 15 or 20 years ago.
Absolutely. Our business has evolved as technology has evolved, so we are very much on that edge all the time. And working full-time in the business, I am very closely associated with the changes in our industry all the time.
Okay, I'm going to make a point now. On your job, you're a teacher at WOTC.
Yes.
What do you do on your job?
Well, I'm the service manager. I've been involved in this business for about 35 years. So I went to a technical school here in Wichita 35 years ago, and that's when I began my career. So we started learning that way, and so now I'm the service manager and I'm educator, trainer at my office.
And why do you need an educator trainer in your office?
Well, because as new equipment comes, we have to be ready to bring that technology to our own technicians and our installers, so that when equipment goes into somebody's home or business, it goes in safely and correctly, and we don't want problems. So training and ongoing training is always needed.
So when you hire a student from WOTC, they come in, but there's ongoing training all the time?
All the time, all the time.
And who trains you?
Well, I have ongoing training myself through different venues that some of our suppliers provide. Different manufacturers of equipment will put on training, and so I will travel to wherever that training is at. I learn it, then I teach it.
Well, my thought was, what about the competitive edge? I mean, do all of those different competitors in the heating and air want you to know everything about their systems? You know, I would think they want to be a little proprietary.
In our business today, there is no such thing as secrets in our industry as far as different proprietary type issues. That technology is available to all of us in the industry. So,
did you hear God talking, by the way? I thought I just mentioned that.
Little thunderstorm going on.
Last week we did this fun thing where I made some weird noises. It was the chair. It was the chair. That sounded like my stomach. It was not me. Just FYI. So, okay.
So what courses do you teach at WOTC?
We do the basic refrigeration, basic electricity, and we do a safety a course that we just start with the basics in what I'm teaching, and then when the students finish with what I do, then they move on to the advanced courses that another instructor that we have there that also works full-time in the business in the evening, and he teaches the advanced classes. So
yeah, you know, the name of this program is My New Life. Do you get a lot of